Here we go, guys, cutting wheel blends on this BMW. First you wax and grease thoroughly. Make sure you're cleaning it off good. And get everything, all the grease, all the tire gunk, brake dust off of there. Alright, once you get these all cleaned off, grab yourself a gray scuffy. You don't want too coarse of scratches on this fine silver metallic wheel. You'll see right through that. I'm scuffing this area. Only going about halfway up these posts. Here's my damage. I'll scuff down, down, in, down, about halfway around. Guys, here is what you're looking for. I scuffed to the center points of these posts, leaving this not scuffed. We're gonna base our outer edge. We're gonna clear halfway mark and blender the tail ends. We got a small one here on the other side as well. Gonna just do the same thing. This one I'm only gonna stuff up to here, 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 and probably here. So go ahead and lightly scuff until it's all matted out. Go about halfway down your spokes. You're gonna go ahead and get yourself your small gun. In this case, I'm using the DV1S. You're gonna close up your fan all the way, close up your fluid all the way, and close up your pressure all the way. Because we're doing a real blend, we need to maximize control over our fluid. So we're just gonna crack all of these open, the sides of the fan. We're gonna leave that closed, back this open a hair, back this open as we go. So we'll put our base in here and then adjust the gun. The gun adjustments you're going to want here are low and slow. You want low air pressure, low fluid. You want to take your time and lay it down on there slow. You want to control where you're putting your paint because we're doing blends. You don't want to put paint all over the place, just in your blend area. So this is closed up. Close your fan all the way. When you close this fan up, it's going to change the pressure to the tip here. Low pressure. Now you got your fluid. Just give it a crack. So that's a half a turn. We are ready for paint, guys. Alright, you want to keep your gun facing the cards. You don't want to be blowing it down the posts and the spokes. You want to keep it facing the cards at all times on an upward angle, taking it slow, dusting it in. Only pulling the trigger, I would say about halfway. I'm only letting the fluid out of the gun, pulling the trigger when I'm over a highlighted area that I need base coat. Other than that, it's just air coming out of here. Taking my time, working my way all the way around. move on to the next wheel. Gonna repeat the same process on this side. Making sure the gun is facing the cards, not down the spoke, and taking my time, just dusting it in slowly and evenly. Just using a regular old heavy bodied, clear, thick, not reduced. We only need a little bit. Gonna put this in the same gun that we were using. I already cleaned that out. It took me 4 coats of base, so 4 passes to get those wheels covered. You know, because we're not using a primer or a sealer or anything, so your first 2 coats are really just getting covered and filling up. And then the next 2 coats get you that nice even finish that you're looking for. Get this in that gun and meet me in the booth. The clear coat that we're using is much thicker than the base coat we just used, so the fluid needle is going to get backed out another quarter turn and my air pressure is going to go up. Now you remember, we're trying to keep the clear to this point of the spoke, keeping the gun facing the cards at all times. We're just going to work it nice and easy. Just doing little sections at a time. And then we're blendering here on, see the scuff scratches? That's all blender. Gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this side. Remember, keeping the clear down towards this part of the wheel, away from them spokes. Guys, you're going to give it one more coat of clear after that. Then you're going to put blender in your cup, drain your cup out, blender in it, and blend it up. You dump the clear out of that cup, you pour some blender in there, shake it up, and let's go back to the booth. Now you got the blender integrated with the clear that was in the cup after you dumped it out. So it's like 95% blender, 5% clear. You're closing that fluid needle a half a turn back. So it's only about a half a turn open now. So you get a nice fine, light coats, because this shit will run right off of there. You're gonna go into the middle of the spokes here. That dry and repeat. We'll go to the next wheel now and do the same thing. You might have to do this 2, maybe 3 times. Don't try to get it done at once because you will get run. go back to the other tire.